Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So the first card that came out for the collective, we've got Muluk, and this card speaks about divine guidance. It speaks about the lunar intelligence and wisdom. There's probably signs or synchronicities coming in directing you at this time. This is a remembrance that you are a child of the stars. You're a God seed, and you're being offered gifts for the remembrance of your magnificence. Who are you? Why did you come here? What are you star-seeded to do? Look around you and notice what strongly attracts or repels you. Look at your inherent strengths and talents. Remember your childhood dreams, your favorite colors, your heroes, your heroines. Remembrance is having direct access to your expanded presence, right? Your essence self. Remembrance is the recognition of your connection to the larger pattern of divinity. And so receive the awakened awareness of self-remembrance. Muluk asks you to be on the alert for signs and symbols of guidance. These signs or sensings can give you direct answers to your present concerns. So be aware that you are a receiving and transmitting station for cosmic communication. And the vision of your third eye is being awakened and expanded at this time. Bathe in the lunar waters of remembrance and allow this cycle to unfold within you. Be the beacon. Bring your full awareness and awakened attention to the here and now. You're a cosmic seed ready to enter the gate of awakened consciousness. And the cosmic seed can also be looked at as the lunar intelligence held within the symbol of the moon. Right? Muluk is the keeper of the wisdom and of the female mysteries. So you can work with this archetype to access this ancient wellspring of spiral wisdom. If you'd like the extended version of this reading, make sure that you are on my YouTube channel, Divine Interventions, and I'll see you there. All right, so let's get straight into the extended version, the extendo. So today I pulled, as you can see, I pulled some cards from the Mayan Oracle, and then I pulled shadows and some oracle wisdom for each of the energies. So we got the 4 energies, right? The 4 elements, the 4 directions, and then their shadows. And I feel like this is going to bring about quite a bit of wisdom. So I do invite you to stick around till the end of the video. Should get interesting. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notifications bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into the shadows of Muluk, as well as the oracle wisdom. So, and the oracle wisdom just kind of gives a little clarity on Muluk, right? So Muluk is about this cycle, right? It's about this expansion of consciousness within, and this remembrance of who you are in this kind of cosmic play, if you will. And the shadow here is unstable, instability. So in the shadow of Muluk, you may not feel like you fully recognize the guidance that you receive from your essence self. Right? You could kind of feel like you're floating in the river of forgetfulness, or feel separated from guidance. Examine the trance-inducing cultural norms and values that you may have unthinkingly accepted or rejected. Right? Are you looking at these patterns? Are they true for you? Right? Are the cultural norms that you're living in alignment with what you actually want? Or maybe you have, unknowingly or unthinkingly accepted or rejected some values that might be a good place to start. You notice if you presently make your life choices primarily from an ego identified position, right? So open to receive guidance from your essence self, right? Be observant. Note any internal proddings or dreams or colors and smells and music that give you strong feelings. The simple guidance in these, seemingly small signs are often overlooked, but they can lead you to the answers that you seek. Okay, this is about awakening the interpreter who clearly decodes your perceptions into unquestionable inner knowing. Another shadow of Muluk can be seen as like self-depreciation, the hiding of your light. Now, are you critical of yourself? And this tendency could stem from, your shy or wounded inner child whose sensitivity became suppressed in life experience. You're being encouraged to heal any blocks or wounds and to utilize your sensitivity, right? So that your light will shine freely. Or reframe your internal dialogue. Stand in your awakened power, right? Look in the mirror through the larger vision of your open third eye. And form relationships with others who support your expanded presence as well. All right, moving on to the, there could also be a feeling of, as far as stability goes in life, there could be some shit coming up about, are you as stable as you would like to be? What does stability mean to you? There's many forms of stability. How are you unstable? We could start there. The next direction that came out, we've got ebb, which speaks of this energy that we're in right now, right? The harvest, the abundance energy. It's number 12. The 12 is a very powerful number, as well as 9 is. I forgot to mention the 9 there, right? The 369, the divine. And then next to the 12 of, the 12 zodiacs, the 12 hours in a day, the 12 inches in a... The 12 is just a really, really powerful number. And so the qualities of ebb speak of abundance and coming full circle, harvest, gratitude for the harvest. Ebb also speaks of emptiness, of having an open vessel. There's also a measure of like quickening here. There is an electromagnetic tuning energy. It's the cornucopia, the chalice. Now is a time for celebration. And with Ebb, you've received this cosmic cornucopia of abundance, right? The grail for which you've yearned. You can open up as that receptive chalice, right? Lift your empty cup so it can be filled and quickened with this expanded consciousness that is available. Your circuits are being prepared for transformation through the activation of the gifts of spirit. And these precious and often subtle gifts may be overlooked in your busyness, so slow down. Be receptive, freed from expectation. Even if this is a difficult time, just open your heart to receive. Sweep clear your schedule and your mind for a while. Ready yourself to be quickened with this vortex of empowerment. Through the fruits offered by this star glyph, you're being activated, cleared, and tuned to become a fully potentiated human being. Right? You are a chalice, an open vessel to receive the unlimited resonance of the expanded self. Right? Embrace the mystery that the chalice of your human form is actually the chalice of the spiraling galaxies. How can you clean up your vessel? How can you clean up your space to make space for these new, powerful, positive energies that are coming in? A shadow of Ebb can be feeling silenced, right? That's on the opposite side of this. We were talking about emptying your vessel and clearing things away, but on the far polar spectrum of this emptiness is this feeling of being silenced. Maybe not feeling like you're being heard, or not being able to, be your most authentic self. Do you see your cup as being half empty instead of being half full? Do you feel a lack of love, support, or money? If so, these are other shadows of Ebb. Right? These issues of self-limitation arise from your past so that you can heal them. They're opportunities to heal and move forward with your cornucopia. Notice if you're projecting responsibility for your own feelings or lack onto someone else. And nobody else can fill your cup, so it's an energy to be self-nurturing. Discover what gives you joy and fulfillment. Right? Be receptive and decide what you can do to fill up your own cup. Offer your gratitude to the universe. The universe will naturally fill you with your heart's desire. Another shadow of Ebb can be seen as either over or undervaluing your intellect. So Ebb asks you to befriend your mind. Right? Old negative patterns such as confusion and the anxiety of trying to figure it out and control things might be surfacing at this time. So working with Ebb can transform your neutral circuitry. In meditation, can allow for a feeling, a metaphor or some kind of image to surface to assist in rewiring these fixed mental patterns. Right? Be open to what's presented and bring it into action into your life. Embrace the magnificence of your mind and its natural design as a servant of your consciousness rather than the master. Right? Be empty that you might be filled with limitless abundance and light. Do you evaluate and judge yourself as not being all that you could be? How can you lovingly understand your humanness rather than attempting to transcend the mind, body, and its emotions, pains, and problems? Quicken and align your senses with a more mythical intent. Honor your body as a sacred chalice of the essence self. The magical child, star seed, God seed. The next energy, of course, is magic number 13, universal movement of Ben. This is about facing your challenges head on. Ben is the time and space traveler, right? The Skywalker, the angelic messenger. And this speaks of the pillars of heaven, speaks of courage and new directions, mysterious journey, right? Compassion, the heart chakra. And Ben asks you to be sensitive to this major shift in the way that you perceive and relate to your world. Old points of reference are changing. So watch for openings and opportunities. Have the courage to take risks. As you experience your growth edges, right, the places where you feel unsure and unfamiliar, be willing to journey into the unknown. Right? In this mysterious place, changing reference points create a quantum leap. So, Skywalker, receive the angelic message. Discover the realms of interdimensional travel within you. Expand your reference points to become the time-space traveler. Your growth edges hold the greatest magic. And in the process of exploring these edges, you develop understanding and compassion for others who, like you, are using this earth experience for their growth and evolution. Right? Explore, expand, remember your wings. A mysterious journey awaits you, messenger of light, when you have the courage to step into a new reality. Ben has a shadow of escapism. What are you avoiding? What challenges do you need to look at? How can you embrace these challenges as opportunities for expansion? How can you get excited about your challenges? Right? Do you, or I should say, what do you experience at the thought of moving into the unknown with no guarantees? You're being asked to explore what may appear to be fearful and might be unfamiliar territory where your points of reference have become fluid. This part of your journey is like floating in space without the restriction of gravity. It can be slightly unsettling at first, but as you get used to it, the mystery becomes exciting and courage arises naturally to meet each new challenge. Remember, your reality is maintained by your beliefs and patterns, which may be viewed as fixed reference points. And when these points change, your reality shifts. So as you become anchored in a secure sense of self and a connection to source, you have a lifeline that'll help you journey safely to any destination. And from this foundation, you can move freely in exploring new mysteries at will. Look at your life as a sacred journey and access your courage and feel your way through any processes that may appear difficult or uncomfortable. Take heart, Skywalker. You're touched by the angelic messenger who offers you the unconditional strength and courage to venture into the unknown. Another shadow of Ben can be seen as a tendency to withdraw from the world, right? To be a hermit in reaction to your unhealed issues or to fulfill a hidden need, right? Do you spend a great deal of time in isolation or in meditative or artistic or fantasy pursuits? Do you have difficulty coping with the seemingly abrasive edges of the everyday world? It's natural when you've been touched by expanded frequencies. And the contrast between directly experiencing the light in daily life may have caused a desire to retreat rather than step forward in life. So the solution is draw even more light into yourself. And as the light radiates from you, you'll naturally color your world with compassion. If you feel isolated, share your light and love through service. There are many who long to be touched by those who have basked in the frequency and brilliance of the light. And the last direction, we've got the transformer. A profound discontinuity, a break with the past, self-healing. This is the quantum healer. You are a midwife of planetary transformation, right? You're a healer, a transformer of the collective consciousness of this planet. So awaken to your vast potential, Skywalker. In receiving this lens, you're being asked to transform the collective reality constructs of this planet by expanding your own limiting belief systems. By their sheer force, the collective energy and thought forms of all human beings shape reality into what we perceive. And what we call reality is actually a collective dream field, a holographic reflection of our shared beliefs. And as you process your personal experience of apparent separation, pain, fear, denial, judgment, and limitation, you bring healing and integration not just to yourself, but to all of humanity. And I've been talking about this a lot for the past, couple weeks. Your personal changes affect the collective reality of the entire planet. In fact, all of your dreams, visions, and beliefs have an impact on the collective dream field. So by simply embodying the consciousness of love, you help to realize the shift of consciousness on Earth. Okay? Break with the past. Expect a profound discontinuity in your ordinary perception or ways of defining reality. Right? Choose to enter consciously into this evolving playing field of the greater reality. And on your journey, you will encounter feelings that reflect parts of yourself that have not totally been freed into love. So these feelings will give you the keys to your transformative power. And the shadows, we've got doubt, and this could be seen as, you're doing something and in the next moment feeling like maybe you shouldn't have, even though you probably got pretty good guidance on what direction you're going in. Just be on the lookout for abandonment issues at this time. We've got the Foolish card coming up as well as a shadow. So there definitely could be some energies of taking back steps. Just remember your light, Skywalker. Thank you guys again for liking, sharing, commenting. I love hearing from you guys. Make sure that you are subscribed and hit that notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos. Till next time. Namaste.